Hi everyone, this is Asha. I'm an Ascension Coach with Twin Flames Universe. Just today look at this topic about is a twin flame runner will ever regret about leaving you or not being with you. So most of the time you would have getting this question that will they ever regret about not being with you or being in some other connection or some other relationship. So the runner dynamics in twin flame journey, it basically kind of a concept which brought in when you are in separation, right? Because when you're in separation, you feel like the other twin flame, your other part, is basically moving away from the connection rather than coming closer to you. So that creates an illusion of separation, more separation, and that creates an illusion that they are running from you. So now let's understand what is the runner dynamics means. So you and your twin flame, you are one soul or you are one being in consciousness. So when you both are in one consciousness, so that means anything which you feel happening in your relationship, which is actually a reflection of your own consciousness or your own the feelings inside of you. So when you look at runner twin flame, so that means you're going closer to the twin flame, but it feels like they are not coming closer to you, but they are more running away, right? So as you are both individuals, you both have your own fears, your own traumas and your own wounds, which basically get activated during the journey. So, and you are the one who actually get conscious about this relationship or knowing the truth about what's actually happening in this whole dynamics. That means when the dark night of the soul happens, like you sort of get an awareness, okay, there is something sort of a relationship and this triggers are happening because of this, right? So which we call it as like you being aware of this connection. So in the other part, your other part, the other twin flame, usually they don't understand in a 3D world like what is happening. So they don't really get to know, they will not have the spiritual awareness in a bodily perspective. Of course their soul knows about it, but not really from a from a body perspective. So for them, this experience, this connection, so they do understand there is a connection, there is something special about you, but they don't really understand and get in depth what actually happening. So they just feel it as kind of a good attraction, a good person to be with, because they feel good about you, they feel good being with you, but at the same time they also get triggered. So when they get triggered, since they don't understand, they actually question the connection. And since they don't have the spiritual understanding at this point, so even though you try to explain, it seems like they cannot get it. So now the runner is because you have the fears and they also have the fears. You have the wounds and they also have the wounds. So they take it normally, it as a normal the life, because everyone has, you know, some or the other things going on. They just numb out and shut down those feelings. But now you being aware, so you know what is happening. So basically what happens, the runner dynamics is nothing but you are actually running away from your own feelings. You are running away from your own connection with you. You are running away from your own like shadows or your own the negative reflections. So, and at the same time, you also chase the other person, going behind them and try to chase them because you're trying to look at, they are going to give you something instead of you looking at inside. So basically the runner and chaser are the same person, which is you. So now the runner will the regret. So in this context, if you look at this way, why do they regret about not being with you? Because for them, it is just a good to have relationship, but they're not really seeing anything there which they really want to be with, right? There is no intrinsic need for them being with you, unless it's a good to have something. So for them, they compare with other relationship, and since they are shut down on their own feelings, they're numbed out, so they really don't get what actually going on with them. So now, if you don't get into your feelings and you don't get into your the healing part, you don't really look at what's happening within you. Since you both are being one consciousness, they also won't get that to that conscious level. So the only practical way to look at it is you heal your own wounds, you heal your own abandonment, your own reflection of the shadows, you heal all the sort of like the neediness which comes in. So basically you heal every upset that comes in your way. So when you go heal and you be closer to yourself, so they started feeling the same thing because you started feeling your feelings and you started to knowing yourself better. So that will create the same consciousness in them because they come closer to themselves there. So the moment they understand themselves, then they actually look at what's happening. So there is basically no regret happening for the twin flame. They just know that yes, there is. I feel something with this person. I feel something good. I could have been with them, but I cannot, right? So they have their own reasons. So normally they don't regret on this connection. They don't regret on anything. For them, it's just a life, and the life has to move on, and they just go on with their own day-to-day duties of the life, whether it is work or any other responsibilities. So they just live a normal life as we see with like others, unless they start to get feeling your feelings and they just start to recognize, those feelings within them. But to that come to that level, you will have to do your work. You will have to do, you will have to heal all your upsets that's coming in. That's the only reason the one twin flame has to do all the work, all the healing work. And if you're feeling that you are the one doing everything, it's fine. That is how it works, right? So when you heal your own traumas, when you heal your own wounds and your own, abandonment and other sort of like the negative reflections of you, you basically open up to the level of able to, perceive things, understand things and know about you more. So the moment you get into that sort of like stage, the other twin flame usually able to understand and come to your own level of awareness. So as they start recognizing, then they will understand what is going on, and then they choose you as you're choosing yourself. So basically there's a whole sort of like, it's a connection that you need to understand and recognize within yourself, and knowing that everything is driven by God in this journey, and the God is your source. You don't have to go behind chasing your twin flame or anyone or any situations. It's everything is within you. Everything is within your control. And you don't have to even look at whether they regret this connection, what they're feeling about, will they remembering me. Actually nothing the sort of happens. They might remember you some point, but normally I don't think they will have the deep level of missing feelings or deep level of, something that you experience, right? So almost all the time you experience that missing, you experience feeling lonely, you experience being the needness, everything, but they don't. They just don't, because they for them it's just a normal connection and just going on with the life. So basically it's all in your hand to heal the things, and as you heal and go deep with yourself, things will change and things will be different, and definitely your twin flame will recognize you as you move closer to you. That's the only way you can get into union, but not going to any tarot reader or doing anything else can help you. All you can do to heal your upsets are using the mirror, to use a mirror exercise, and that's the only tool you need. If you wanted to know more about it, how to heal your upsets, how to go deep within you, how to have a connection with yourself, and how you can get into union with your twin flame, healing your separation, contact me. The details are in the description, and I'm Ascension Coach. So I am helping, all of you, like all twin flames, to coming into union, and I'm also in this journey. So what else, you can be with a coach who knows the journey and who knows about you and who can understand you, rather than you just going around and talking to your friends and which no one understand. So claim your support. You can always reach out to me with questions. I'm happy to support and happy to answer. Have a good day.